And the moment he realizes he no longer has to reach for you, something in him goes quiet. Not because you loved too hard, not because you were too kind, and not because men secretly want toxic women. He loses interest when your love stops feeling like something alive and starts feeling like something guaranteed. That's the part nobody tells you. You think giving more creates security, more attention, more availability, more reassurance, more understanding, more patience, more access. But in the early stages, too much too soon does not feel like love. It feels like there's nothing left to earn. And what is never earned is rarely valued. Most women are taught that if a man is slipping away, the answer is to lean in. Text more, explain more, show more, prove more, love harder. But attraction does not grow through over-delivery. It grows through emotional tension, through curiosity, through mystery, through the slow, satisfying feeling that there is still more to discover. And the second you give him everything at once, you remove the very thing that keeps interest alive. Anticipation. That's why this hurts so much. Because from your side, you were being genuine. You were being open, honest, generous, real. But from his side, if he hasn't built enough emotional investment yet, your full access can feel heavy instead of intimate. Not because intimacy is bad, because intimacy that arrives before effort feels unearned. And people protect what they work for. They skim past what they get for free. This is where most women misunderstand male psychology. They think men lose interest because they're afraid of commitment. Sometimes that's true. But often, he loses interest because the dynamic changed. You stopped being a woman with a full life he wanted to enter, and became a woman rearranging her entire emotional world around his potential. That shift is everything. The energy changes. You stop observing him and start orbiting him. You stop letting him reveal himself and start filling in the blanks for him. You stop asking, "Does he deserve more access to me?" and start asking, "What else can I do to keep him here?" That question alone kills attraction. Because the moment your energy says, "Please choose me," he stops feeling like he has to. Real attraction needs space. Not games, not manipulation. Space. The kind of space that lets desire breathe. The kind that says, "I like you, but I'm still rooted in myself." That energy is rare and incredibly magnetic. Because now he feels something most people never create. The chance to move toward you. The chance to earn more of you. The chance to wonder. Men are not just drawn to beauty. They're drawn to emotional reward. To progress. To the feeling that each layer of you is unlocked through consistency, not handed over through hope. And when you give everything instantly, you collapse the staircase. There's no build, no pacing, no sense of movement, just immediate access. And immediate access often creates immediate comfort, not lasting desire. Think about how quickly people take things for granted. A message you always send first. A weekend you always make available. An emotional depth you offer before trust even exists. At first, he enjoys it. Of course he does. It feels good to be adored, to be prioritized, to be emotionally fed. But enjoying what you give is not the same as valuing the person giving it. That's the trap. A man can absolutely love the benefits of your presence without feeling the weight of losing it. And if he doesn't feel the weight of losing it, he won't protect it. This is why some women say, "He was obsessed in the beginning, and then I gave him everything, and he changed." What actually happened is simpler. In the beginning, there was uncertainty. He had to lean in, read you, win you. He felt movement. Then slowly, the challenge disappeared. Your standards softened. Your mystery vanished. Your availability expanded. Your boundaries blurred. And now, instead of meeting a woman he's still discovering, he's standing in a room where every door is already open. Nothing pulls him forward anymore. Again, this does not mean you need to become cold. It does not mean you need to punish men with distance. It means warmth should be paired with discernment. Openness should be paired with standards. Interest should be matched, not front-loaded. That's the difference between mature feminine energy and anxious overgiving. One says, "I can be soft without abandoning myself." The other says, "If I give enough, maybe I'll finally feel chosen." And men can feel that difference instantly, even if they can't explain it. They feel when your affection is clean, and they feel when it's bargaining, when it's trying to secure an outcome, when it's asking silently, "Will this make you stay?" That kind of energy creates pressure, not because you said anything wrong, because your nervous system did. Your pace did. Your lack of boundaries did. What feels like love to you can feel like obligation to him if it arrives before emotional readiness. And obligation is the enemy of desire. Desire needs freedom. It needs room. It needs the possibility of more, not the exhaustion of too much. So, what should you do instead? Simple. Stop giving relationship benefits to someone who has only shown dating-level effort. That one shift changes everything. If he is giving you curiosity, give curiosity back. If he is giving you consistency, then open a little more. If he is giving you intention, reward that. But don't hand over your deepest loyalty, your full availability, your emotional caretaking, and your future wife energy to a man who is still deciding how serious he is. Let him meet you in layers. Let him earn access to your softness. Let him experience your presence as something rich, not something automatic. Because the truth is, men rarely lose interest because a woman is loving. They lose interest when she stops feeling valuable. And value is not created by how much you give. It is created by how much of yourself you keep connected to your own worth. That's the part women miss.
Self-respect is attractive because it creates texture. It creates edges. It tells him, "You can come closer, but closeness has meaning here. That is what emotionally healthy men respond to. And even unhealthy men can't ignore it. Because now your love has shape. It has standards. It has timing. It has gravity. Here's the deeper psychological truth. What makes someone unforgettable is not how quickly they gave. It's how deeply they made the other person feel. And people feel deeply when there is presence, pacing, and earned intimacy. Not emotional flooding. Not instant access. Not over-functioning. Earned intimacy. That is the secret. If you want a man to stay interested, don't focus on being more impressive. Don't focus on being more available. Don't focus on becoming impossible to leave. Focus on this instead. Can he feel that being close to you is a privilege, not a guarantee? Because when a man feels that, everything changes. He listens more carefully. He invests more intentionally. He notices more. He values more. Not because you played a game, because you stopped giving away your center. And that is the real mistake women make when they give a man everything. They don't just give love. They give away the tension, the mystery, the pacing, the self-possession, the quiet sense that this woman belongs to herself first. Once that disappears, attraction often follows. So if he's pulling away, don't panic and give more. Pause. Return to yourself. Return to your standards. Return to your pace. Let him show you who he is without coaching him into it. Let silence reveal what effort cannot fake. And most of all, remember this. The goal is not to make him chase. The goal is to make sure your energy is never cheaper than your value. That's how interest lasts. That's how desire deepens. And that's how you stop confusing overgiving with love.